Hi, this is Sammie Smiles, and I'm your host, Sammie Vance. This podcast is sure to leave you inspired and with a smile. Now let's get right into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Sammie Smiles. I'm your host, Sammie Vance, and this week's episode is about Liam Hannon. He is a 14-year-old, and he has done so many amazing things. He is the founder of Liam's Lunches of Love and is also one of the stars on the upcoming TV show called Operation Awesome on BYU TV. So thank you so much for being here, Liam.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, really.
Thank you. So when you were 10, you started Liam's Lunches of Love. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and just why you wanted to start it?
Yeah, so Liam's Lunches of Love is a nonprofit organization where every week we go out and we make about 50 to 100 lunches a week and give them away to people who are experiencing homelessness or really just anyone in need. So if we see someone that might be sleeping on the street, we will ask them if they want something. If someone comes up to us and they ask for a lunch, and they might not look like your stereotypical person experiencing homelessness, we'll still give them a lunch. Like, we've had college students come up and be like, can we have a sandwich? But to be honest, it's not really about the lunch. It's more about spreading kindness.
Yeah.
So in the lunch, there's the food, but then on the outside, we have a paper bag. And on that bag, there is a kind message or a kind drawing. And the real purpose of that is to make someone feel like they're being appreciated. And I guess instead of calling it a lunch program, you could call it a kindness program.
I really like that, and I love the message. So have you been able to carry on with that during COVID-19?
Yeah, every week still we go out, no matter if it's snowing, raining, if it's nice out, really whatever. Unless it's dangerous out, we will go out and give food to people. And so far through COVID, the only thing that we haven't been able to do is our hot food, which especially during the summer, we would have like cold drinks and food. And during the winter, we would have a lot more hot food. But due to COVID, we can't give out hot food because we don't want people gathering and being in large groups. And although we can't prevent that happening 100% of the time, we can still prevent that from happening when we're there.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool because you're truly unstoppable. So I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
So I love how you said in an interview, I'm not sure which interview it was, but you said to start small and start local. And I think that's really cool because that's like what I did with my Buddy Bench project. I just started with my school not knowing that I would help 150 groups get buddy benches, but it ended up that way. So I think that was really great advice that you gave. So this is going to be a multiple question one, but how many lunches have you served, and what is like one of your favorite parts about doing your project?
So to answer the first one, we've probably given out definitely over 11,000 lunches, probably coming up on 12, maybe even more than that. There's really not a good way to keep track of that, but we can estimate how many lunches we do normally and how long we've been doing it. So just about 11,000 plus. So, and then to answer your second question, my favorite part is really like to see people's reactions to getting a lunch. And really, you want to make people smile, and that's what I want to do. I want to see them light up. And usually when you see someone that's experiencing homelessness, they don't usually look super happy because of their living conditions and their resources. And by giving them just that lunch and just caring about them, they, as I said, they light up, they become more happy, and they feel appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like that. I think it's really cool and interesting when I ask that question, since everyone has like a different project, but they connect so well, and we have similar to what our goal is and what our favorite part about it is. So I think that's really cool. For the next question, I saw that you have a million lunch challenge. So what is that about, and how can we get involved and help with that?
Yeah, so back in oh wow, it might have been, I think it was 2019 or 2019 or 2018, forget exactly when. We had an event called the Million Lunch Challenge, and our original goal was to give out, including us, but also people all around the country and even the world, was to give out 1 million lunches to people in need. And we then were thinking about it, and we realized that 1 year is a really short amount of time. And so we ourselves had pledged to give out about 5,000 lunches in a year, and we did accomplish that ourselves. But we didn't get 1 million lunches in 1 year. So we continued the Million Lunch Challenge and just said, we want to give out 1 million lunches by the time, like, we didn't really set a date. We just said sort of by the time that my project ends, which is hopefully going to be a long time from now.
Yeah.
And we had an event back in when whatever year it was in October. We had music, we had different people talking, and I think the main problem with that was that we didn't market it enough. And we actually have another event coming up in May, which we're putting a lot more work into to get it out. And our main goal in that is to raise money. It's going to be sort of like a telethon. It's to raise money for my project, and we're going to have different speakers and, again, entertainers, music, and it should be really exciting.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I am so impressed with how much you've done. You're only 14 and you've gotten a ton of lunches. So I would love to help and support your projects in any way I can, really. Okay, so now let's talk Operation Awesome. It's a brand new family-friendly series on BYU TV. We met this summer on it, and it was super cool. The concept is 5 amazing kids and 2 mentors travel to multiple states in the USA, and they help kids make a difference and spread their project. And I just think that's amazing. So I was so happy to meet you, and I'm so happy to be here today. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience and any behind the scene fun that you can reveal?
Yeah, I mean, I can't reveal too much yet, but I can say a little bit about what happened. So I think my experience with the whole Operation Awesome trip, I guess that's what you could call it, is it was really inspiring because we got to go to multiple different states and help others improve their projects and figure out new ways to grow their organization. And I got to see how other people ran their organizations, and I'm now able to take that information that I've learned and use it with my own project. And I think that's really what everyone that was a part of the show, all of the cast members, got to see. And I think that will be one of the main themes, is that we want to inspire other people to help make a difference.
Yeah, and I love that. I am super excited to see all the episodes, and I know it's going to be amazing. So I know you already explained a little bit about this, but you are having a telethon this spring, and I am super excited to help out. Can you expand on it a little bit more about what it is?
Yes. As of right now, the name of the telethon is Liam's Love 12 Hours of Kindness. And we're going to be doing a 12-hour telethon. And it's not necessarily a telethon as it is just a virtual event, a virtual fundraiser event. But telethon sounds kind of cool. So, yeah, throughout the whole 12 hours, I will be interviewing people. People have sent in videos for us to play. I've gotten the choir that I used to be in. I now have gotten them. They want to perform. Some of my friends from theater, and really just we've gotten so many people that have already said that they want to help out, and I think it's going to be a really great event.
Yeah, I'm super, super excited and I can't wait to get involved, I guess. So before we get onto the rapid fire round, do you have any advice that you would like to give to the viewers?
Um, I mean, I've talked about this before. I have a specific presentation that I do for schools, and one of the things is just a simple way to like start your own project. One, find something that you love doing. So for me, it was helping people that are experiencing homelessness. Sammie, for you, it was helping people find a friend. It could, for other people, it could be animals, it could be veterans, it could be really anything. And the second step is to start small, like you were saying before, that I said. You really don't want to start too big. I started with 20 lunches a week. But if you start too big, you'll get overwhelmed and discouraged and not want to do it anymore. And then the third thing is just to get your friends and family involved and people that you care about. And really just having friends and family will make it more fun and make you more encouraged to want to keep doing it.
Yeah, I really like that. And I will still, even though I haven't, like, even though I didn't start the project recently, but I will definitely use that advice and continue on with what I'm doing. And I hope that everyone else does too. So thank you for that. Now for the rapid fire round. I'm just going to ask you a few questions and then you can answer with the first thing that comes to mind. For the first one is, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite animal?
I would have to say snakes.
What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
What about your favorite place to travel?
I would say when I went to California, that was really cool.
What's your favorite lunch to make?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Would you rather be able to fly or have super strength?
Fly.
Yeah, I don't know which one. I don't know. Both of them would be really cool. So that was it for the rapid fire round. But just so that everyone can follow your amazing journey, where can everyone find you on social media?
Instagram is Liam's Lunches of Love. Facebook is Liam's Lunches of Love. Twitter is Liam's Lunches of One due to like the name size. And our website is www.liamslove.com. And our GoFundMe is www.gofundme.com/Liam's Lunches of Love.
I love it. So make sure to follow him and his amazing journey. And for the last questions I ask all my guests, what is something that makes you smile?
Listening to music. That's one of my favorite things.
That's a good answer that I don't think I've gotten yet. So cool. I like to listen to Hamilton.
Yeah, I love Hamilton.
That's about the music I listen to. Yeah.
Yeah, I have some other genres that I like.
Mm-hmm. So that's really cool. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
Thank you. I think you're amazing. So thanks for all the work you do. So thank you everyone for listening to this. And I really hope that this makes you smile. Remember that you don't just have to be an adult to make a difference. You could be a kid too. I hope you have a great day. Bye.